Eze means king in Igbo, and now Eberechi is back in his kingdom. Last season at Crystal Palace, the 27-year-old had the best year of his career. 14 goals, 12 assists, and the kind of end product that finally matched the flair he's always been known for. This summer, the Gunners have dug deep into their wallet to finally give Arteta the squad he's always wanted, plugging the hole at center forward, adding press resistance in midfield, and strengthening their wings and backline with young quality. But after stealing Eze from Spurs at the last second, the £60 million move for their own ex-academy baller might just be Arsenal's most important one yet. Eberechi Eze isn't a new name in English football. Since breaking through at Crystal Palace in 2020, he's been one of the league's most watchable players. A streets won't forget kind of dribbler whose mix of silky technique, love for flair, and raw explosiveness can turn even a routine touch into a highlight. His career-best 26 goal contributions for Palace last season are proof that Eze is entering the apex of his prime. But for all the flair and highlight reels, the reason he could be a game-changer for Arsenal might not be as obvious as it seems. For years, Arsenal have invested heavily in Mikel Arteta's vision, but the profile of those signings has been more or less the same. Robust, physical players designed to bring structure and control. Declan Rice and Thomas Partey to anchor the midfield. Gabriel and Ben White to protect the back line. Even Kai Havertz, in his own way, was about flexibility and balance more than sheer attacking firepower, which is why this summer feels different. For the first time in a while, Arsenal have broken the bank not just for structure, but for star quality up front. With Victor Gyökeres finally giving them a true number 9, and Eberechi Eze arriving on the left, Arteta suddenly has players who can win games on their own, breaking down low blocks, finding goals in tight matches, and producing moments of brilliance when the system alone isn't enough. And that's exactly what Eze brings to the table: elite ball progression, shot creation, and sheer unpredictable chaos. His 100 shots for Palace last season were more than any Arsenal player managed, and his 3.5 shots per 90 put him up there with Saka levels of volume. With Arsenal ranking 5th in shots last season, Eze's willingness to test keepers again and again regardless of his location promises to help the Gunners find goals in the moments they've been missing them the most. Aside from his hunger for the net, he's also a pretty elite playmaker, ranking in the top 15 percentile for assists per 90 and expected assists from open play. Evidence that he doesn't just look to finish moves himself, but that he consistently creates opportunities for others around him. Add to that his ability to progress the ball, and you start to see how much of a monster this guy really is. In 2024-2025, Eze attempted 4.6 dribbles per 90 and completed 2.3, again more than any current Arsenal player. The way he does it is unmistakable, picking it up on the left, driving inside, and shifting defenders with feints or bursts of acceleration that allow him to slice through backlines like a hot knife through butter. Since joining the league in 2020, only 13 players have taken more shots following the carry, and almost all of them did it while playing for possession-heavy sides. Eze, on the other hand, managed to do it for a team that averaged under 46% possession for 3 straight seasons. When you combine his willingness to shoot, his playmaking output, and his ability to push the ball up under pressure, it's obvious why he's the missing piece for Arsenal. A player who can bend any structure, create something out of nothing, and tilt tough matches back in their favor. Now the only question that remains is how well he can adapt to a possession-heavy pressing side like Arsenal. Back at Palace, Eze wasn't asked to be a defensive workhorse. He averaged under 15 pressures per 90, below Saka, Martinelli, and nowhere near Odegaard's elite output. In Arteta's system, where collective intensity is a non-negotiable, that adjustment will be key. There's also some doubts around the profile of the deal. 27 isn't exactly young by Arsenal standards. The fee is steep for a player with just one truly top-notch season. And tactically, there's still debate around where he fits best inside Arsenal's starting 11. But all these concerns are more than balanced out by the potential upside. And if Eze's individuality meshes correctly with Arteta's structure, Arsenal may have finally found the spark they've been chasing for.